even look, back in slave times when we were going through chattel slavery, the sisters had dresses on. It's hot as heck, they're working, they have dresses on. Right, they're doing that in dresses. That pants for women nowadays, that's new stuff. That's new stuff nowadays. Get that.
Book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9.
Hey sisters, right here. Y'all believe in the Bible, right? You do? Alright, I want you to listen. Listen, come on.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9.
You guys heard what we were just talking to the sister about, right? About pants, women in pants, right? Come on.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
It says that women should adorn themselves in modest apparel. Men are dogs, right? Men are dogs, right? Now, it says this. Let's read it again.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
To adorn yourself means to put on, to dress yourself. It says in modest apparel. If our sisters would put on modest apparel, cover themselves up, not show too much skin, would you sisters, would y'all attract such men, such dogs? You know, dogs sniff behind whatever, right? So, what does that mean for you sisters then? That means my sister should start dressing modest, right? Because if you don't want to attract a dog, you got to stop putting on the kickles and bits clothes, right? You got to stop doing those things. So the scriptures say such a thing like this. Read it again.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety.
And sobriety, meaning they're supposed to be sober, not drunk all the time. Now go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Now, what is y'all religion? I'll answer. Say it again? Christian. So that means you believe in Jesus. Which one of these is Jesus? This guy or this guy?
You asked me.
Now, were you taught this or did you read this?
Both.
You read this?
Read church.
You know, I can prove you wrong that you didn't read this. I can prove you wrong using the same Bible that this ain't what you read in the Bible.
Listen, man, that bullshit was taught, bro.
Right. But that's what I'm trying to explain to the sister. To where our people are in these churches, right? They're in the churches sitting there, but they're not reading the Bible because our preachers teach us this guy. They say he don't have a color. They say whatever. If he don't have a color, why do they paint this? Why can't he look like us? Why can't he be like this? Because when it comes to this is when they say it don't matter what Jesus Christ looks like. But when they put this up, it don't matter. Or they don't say things like that. Get that? Revelation. We're going to get Revelation. We're going to reveal to you what Christ actually looks like. Because you're taught that he looks like this.
Book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation.
So, hold on, sorry. So, the fact that y'all are Christians, that means y'all believe in the Bible, right?
The book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelations of Jesus Christ.
It says the revelation, meaning the revealing of Jesus Christ. So, it's meaning it's going to show you who Jesus Christ is, about Jesus Christ, right? 14.
Book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs.
It says his head and his hairs, meaning the hairs on his head and the hairs on his beard. It says the hairs on his head and the hairs on his beard, come on,
were white like wool.
It says white. Which one of these men here have white hair? Then it says white, it says like wool. Which one of these men have woolly hair? Anytime you see this, you don't see a man with woolly hair. Now what people on the earth today have woolly hair? Black folks. Us, me and my people, you sisters, right? We have woolly hair, come on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So, right now, which one is Jesus Christ? This one.
As white as snow.
Back to the colors, white hair, come on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes being a flame of fire goes into a prophecy in Genesis. Get that? About his eyes being red with wine, meaning Christ drank wine. In moderation, though.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 12.
This is the prophecy on Christ. Come on.
His eyes shall be red with wine.
Red with wine. Christ drank wine. Even the Pharisees, go back to Revelation, even the Pharisees were talking trash about Christ that he drank too much. He didn't. Come on.
Verse Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
It says his feet. If you take your shoes off right now, aren't your feet going to be the same color as the rest of your body? It says his feet as fine brass. Brass, which color? Brown. Brown. This guy brown? Is this guy brown? Right, come on.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
Now we're taking the brass and burning it. What color is going to come out? What color is brass going to come out if you burn it? What color is white anything going to come out if you burn it? If I take white rice and burn it, it's going to come out black. You ever heard somebody call a dark-skinned dude dark crispy? It's joke. It's a joking matter, but that's what the Bible says that Christ looks like. It says as if he burned in a furnace, meaning Christ is a dark-skinned man. That's what it's saying. Now, Deuteronomy 28. Now, do you believe that? Do you believe that Jesus Christ is a black man? We read it out the Bible. You starting to? Do you need a Bible to read along?
Say that again?
Do you need a Bible to read along?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, come on. 15.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Because our job out here is to show you and my people who they are first. Then there's work you got to do. Come on.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
Get one and one, both ways. We're going to show you who the Bible is talking to. This Bible is not for everybody. We've been taught that this Bible is for every nation, everybody on the planet. This is why you get people like this. Because they say this is the universal Jesus right here. If you go to this man is specific to so-called black folks. Now I say so-called black because we are the Israelites according to the Bible. Have you ever been told that you're an Israelite? You're an Israelite according to the Bible. Have you ever been told that you're an Israelite? You are an Israelite according to the Bible. That is your nation, your nationality, your race. If somebody ever asks you your race or your nationality again, you tell them, I am an Israelite. That's your nationality. Come on.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Because Moses spake these words, you know about Moses, right? He spake these words unto the whole congregation of Israel. 28 and 15.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Come on.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
All his what? What did it say, sis? All his commandments, come on.
And his statutes.
And the statutes that come with them, come on.
Which I command thee this day.
So he commanded us to keep laws, statutes, and commandments. Come on.
That all these curses.
All these curses is a curse a good or a bad thing? Let's say I curse you. It's a terrible thing. You're getting cursed. Like you see little witches they stir the pot. They're putting a curse on somebody. That's a terrible thing. Come on.
All these curses shall come upon thee.
If you don't do what? Read again.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if you don't keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, all of them, that's what's going to happen. He's going to put curses on you as a people. Come on.
Verse 16.
Listen.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
It says, cursed shall you be in the city. Remember, curse is a bad thing. Are we blessed in a city? Are we in a good estate in these cities? We're called, where we congregate at is black folks, right? They call it the inner city. They call it the ghettos, the slums, right? Are those blessings? No. The projects, they put us all in a one spot and make us shoot each other. Because they know that we have hatred with ourselves, so we're going to kill the brother that looks just like us. That's a curse. It says, curse shall you be in the city. We the first fire, the last hire. We can't go into these cities and get any kind of equal opportunity as the people that were lynching and hanging us. Come on.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Weren't we cursed in the field? We got to go to work. Our kids got to stay home with the nanny or go to daycare or whatever. We don't get to see our kids no more. Our men are home to deal with their kids. They're not there to take care of their wives. This is cursed in the field, dealing with this work that we have to do. This 68. Listen, Remember, God said if you don't listen and do his commandments, you will be cursed. Come on.
Verse 68.
Hold up. What is the one for sign? 45. Real quick.
Look at Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45.
Listen.
Moreover, all these curses
All these curses, come on.
shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee,
Meaning they're going to follow you no matter where you go. Come on.
till thou be destroyed.
It says no matter where you go, these curses are going to be upon you. Y'all live in Pittsburgh, right? There's sisters just like y'all in Atlanta, California, everywhere else going through the same issues that y'all going through. You cannot hide from this. If you take y'all by hands there, you're going to go through the same stuff. These curses are upon our people forever. Come on.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
So these curses are on us because we did not listen. Come on.
to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee,
Come on.
and they shall be upon thee.
It says they shall be upon thee. They being the curses. They shall be upon you. Read.
For a sign.
Stop. For a sign. If you look at this building over here, you know what building that is. What building is that? Up top. Huh? The Smithfield building, because of what? How'd you know that?
The sign.
The sign that's on it. The stop sign, you know to keep going, right? You stop at a stop sign. Signs let you know who what is or what is, right? Read that again. 40.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee
They, the curses, shall be upon you
for a sign
for a sign. Read.
and for a wonder.
Meaning these curses are going to be upon a certain people, and you're going to be able to tell who these people are. Read.
And upon thy seed forever.
Come on.
Because thou,
Go 68 now.
verse 68.
Remember, the curses are going to be upon a certain people for a sign. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt means bondage. If you read Exodus 20 and verse 2, Egypt means the word bondage or captivity, or give me another word for captivity or bondage. Stuck. It's an S word. I need another word for bondage or captivity. Anybody. It's slavery. If I say slavery, who went through that? Who do you think of immediately if I say slavery? Black folks. Read it from the top again.
Verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Bondage or slavery again, meaning a second time. Remember, these signs are going to be upon you for these curses are going to be upon you for a sign. Read
With ships.
from the top again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
He says he'll bring you into captivity or slavery again with ships. Who did that happen
We
to?
were punished.
Before for what?
Not doing what he asked.
Right. We went into slavery for not doing his commandments. But when it says you shall go into captivity again with ships, who did that happen to? That happened to me and our people, right? So this Bible is written to nobody but us. Did you ever read that in your Christian church? You never read that. So what's going on in the Christian churches today to where they're not teaching us that we are the children of Israel? The Bible clearly says, read it again. It clearly says that they went into slavery again with ships. That's very important. Remember, these are signs that are going to be upon a people. This is a sign that you see right now. Come on.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into slavery again. Read.
With ships.
With ships. That happened to my people. Nobody out here can deny that. Slavery with ships. That happened to us. Come on.
By the way, where have I spake unto thee?
Because by how I'm saying it's going to happen is how it's going to happen. Didn't that happen? There's history everywhere. They stacked us on top of each other like sardines. This is what it looked like. We were throwing up on each other, defecating on each other. We went through this stuff. But why did we go through it? Because God was dealing with his people. He says, since you don't listen, I'm going to put you into slavery. Come on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You shall see your homeland no more again. Come on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
You shall be sold into your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. When we got over here, off the ships, right? Well, did we run free and scatter? What happened? We were sold. But it says that we were sold unto our enemies. This is one of those signs that they put up to sell us. You know how you put an ad out for something to buy it? This is that. This is one of our forefathers on this sign. They sold us, but it says that you shall be sold unto your enemies. Did the Bible call the people that did that stuff that look like this, did it call them our friends? No, it called them our enemies. Read, we got. Oh, come on.
Here, ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
He says, you shall be sold unto your enemies. Come on.
For bond.
That means you were there too with us. You were there with the men. Because a lot of times our sisters like to separate themselves and think that it ain't them. It says that bond men and bond women, they hung you guys too. Read it. That was it. Good.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48.
Sisters, listen up. These are curses that our people went through. Come on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
He says, you shall serve your enemies. Remember what the Bible called the people that did this, right? Called us their enemies. Come on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent our enemies against us? Who sent our enemies against us? Who put us into slavery?
We did.
Why?
We didn't ask him. We didn't do what he wanted us to do.
Right. One of the things that he wanted us to do. Y'all were here when I read this to the sister, but I want you to read it again. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Because this is just one sin. Y'all got it. This your bus right here.
Yeah.
Listen, real quick. Just listen. Hurry up.
Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Meaning the woman shouldn't wear pants. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Meaning the men shouldn't wear skirts or dresses. So sis, as a Christian, what I want you to do, first of all, is ask your Christian pastor to prove anything they say out the Bible. And secondly, you have to put on a dress or a skirt. You have to convert yourself to what Jesus Christ told us to be. You have to do those things. Because you want the kingdom, right? You want to be saved. You want to live forever, right? That's the only way that that's going to happen. So what's your nationality?
It's Israelite.
You're an Israelite.
That's
You're
right.
an Israelite.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join iuic will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.